Can our senses be trusted as the sole source of knowledge? How do our emotions and passions influence our moral judgments? These are some of the profound questions that philosopher David Hume grappled with in his seminal work, A Treatise of Human Nature, published in 1739. This book, composed of 3 distinct volumes, marked a significant departure from the philosophical traditions of Hume's time. It proposed a radical shift in understanding human nature, knowledge, and morality, challenging the established norms with an empiricist and skeptical perspective. In the opening chapter of A Treatise of Human Nature, Hume lays out the central themes of his work. He asserts the importance of studying human nature, likening it to Newton's study of the physical world. Hume contends that our understanding of the world is shaped by our experiences rather than innate ideas, challenging the rationalist notion of a priori knowledge. He also outlines the limitations of human reason, suggesting that it often serves our passions rather than guiding them. This chapter sets the stage for Hume's comprehensive exploration of human nature, knowledge, and morality, promising an enlightening journey through the labyrinth of the human mind. The first volume, of The Understanding, is a deep dive into the mechanisms of human cognition. Hume posits that all knowledge springs from sensory experiences, and our beliefs are more a product of habitual thinking than of pure reasoning. He also broaches the subject of causality, suggesting that our understanding of cause and effect is based on observed associations, not on any inherent or necessary connection. As we move into the second chapter, Hume delves deeper into the concept of ideas. He distinguishes between impressions, which are vivid and forceful, and ideas which are fainter mental copies of these impressions. Hume argues that our memory and imagination shape these ideas, painting mental pictures from the palette of past experiences. He also discusses the limitations of abstract ideas, asserting that they are merely particular ideas that have been stripped of their detail. In essence, Hume posits that all our ideas, no matter how complex or abstract, are ultimately derived from our sensory impressions. In the second volume, of The Passions, Hume turns his attention to the emotional underpinnings of human nature. He delves into the complex interplay of emotions and passions, exploring their influence on human behavior and morality. In the third chapter, Hume delves into the nature of knowledge and probability. He differentiates between the two, pointing out that while knowledge is a firm belief based on clear and present evidence, probability is a weaker belief influenced by past experiences. He further discusses the role of causality, stating that our understanding of the world is largely based on cause and effect relationships. However, he also emphasizes the limitations of human reason in discerning truth, reminding us that our knowledge of the world is often based on probability rather than certainty. This chapter serves as a bridge, connecting the emotional intricacies of the human mind with the moral judgments we make. The final volume, of Morals, continues this exploration, proposing that morality is rooted not in divine command or abstract principles, but in human nature itself. According to Hume, our moral judgments are guided more by our sentiments than by rational deliberation. In the fourth chapter, Hume turns his critical eye towards the established philosophical systems of his time. He exposes the limitations of both rationalist and empiricist philosophies, arguing that they often overstep the boundaries of human understanding. It is here that he introduces the concept of skepticism, a philosophical approach that challenges the certainty of knowledge and encourages us to question our most deeply held beliefs. Yet Hume is not advocating for an extreme form of skepticism that would plunge us into nihilism. Instead, he proposes a moderate form of skepticism, one that acknowledges the inherent limitations of human reason but does not succumb to the despair of knowing nothing. Through this, Hume calls for a balanced approach to philosophy, one that is rooted in empirical evidence, yet remains open to questioning and doubt. This chapter sets the stage for what is to come in Hume's enduring legacy. Even after nearly 3 centuries, Hume's A Treatise of Human Nature retains its relevance and continues to shape philosophical discourse. His emphasis on empiricism has left an indelible mark on epistemology, prompting us to scrutinize the sources and limits of human knowledge. His skepticism invites us to question the foundations of our belief systems, fostering a culture of critical inquiry. His exploration of human passions has informed modern psychology, shedding light on the role of emotions in decision-making and moral reasoning. Moreover, his ideas about personal identity, causation, and the nature of the self continue to stimulate contemporary debates in the philosophy of mind and metaphysics. In summary, A Treatise of Human Nature is a testament to David Hume's intellectual prowess and his audacious challenge to philosophical orthodoxy. His insights into human nature, knowledge, and morality continue to resonate, influencing various fields of philosophy and beyond. Such is the enduring legacy of David Hume and his treatise on human nature. As with any influential work, A Treatise of Human Nature has faced its share of criticisms. Some critics argue that Hume's writing style in the treatise is often dense, complex, and difficult to understand, potentially obscuring his philosophical insights. Others take issue with Hume's skepticism, suggesting that it borders on nihilism, and question his outright rejection of traditional metaphysical concepts. The treatise has also been criticized for its lack of clear systematic structure, with some arguing that it reads more like a collection of loosely connected essays than a cohesive philosophical treatise. Critics have also pointed out potential inconsistencies and contradictions in Hume's arguments, particularly his views on personal identity and causality. Moreover, while Hume covers a wide range of topics, some critics argue that certain important issues are either overlooked or insufficiently addressed. These include topics such as politics, religion, and the nature of beauty, among others. Despite these criticisms, A Treatise of Human Nature remains a foundational work in modern philosophy. Its thought-provoking ideas continue to stimulate debate and discussion among philosophers and scholars, further solidifying Hume's legacy as a trailblazer in the realm of philosophical inquiry.